from the Iceberg with a Grandpolar, coming to you over the Ethernet and into your ears.
So, without any further ado, tell me about how the band started and how you got from sports to symphonic rock.
Yeah. In fact, when we had some health issues, it wasn't possible anymore for us to act on a high level in sports. And because we are very driven and used to work in a certain way, we had to stop because our health was too bad. And we just sat here like, okay, what are we going to do now? And then it's his fault. He started.
Sorry.
Yeah, you started this shit. He said, let's make some music. I said, what? With a piano and an electric guitar? He said, yeah, that's a great basis for symphonic metal. And that's how it started, just here, just easygoing, no band and no ideas about a future, whatever. We just started. Simple as that. Because we didn't have anything else to do. Really, it's true.
Yeah, we just started writing some songs.
Yeah.
And then when we let some people hear it, and we got really great feedback. So then it was like, okay,
something's going on here.
Maybe we should do something with it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. So did you have any musical influences or any music, prior to just starting a band?
Well, I am always listening to music. I was always listening to music. I still am. Always busy with it. I'm playing guitar for a very long time. Had been in a small band in high school, but the sports was always the most important thing. Sport and music or a band is something you cannot combine really well. So it was always on a lower level. When we had the opportunity to do something more with it, we grabbed it, I think.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, about the influences, I'm a big Iron Maiden fan. The classical heavy metal stuff, but also I was already into the symphonic metal stuff like Epica and the With Temptation, Delane, that kind of stuff. And you had something completely different.
Different, yeah. I started out as a classical piano player. I had a lot of lessons for that. And then when I was 15 or 16 years old, I was asked for a big band. That was fun. That really was fun. But I had to change my style and technique to the musical jazzy part that I had to play. And I loved it. I loved the musical songs and the sound of the big band, the whole show around it. I did that until I was about 24 years old. And then I also went on with my sports. So it all went to the background. And I do love music. I have a very wide taste. It could be ABBA, it could be Avatar, it could be Iron Maiden. But of course, I grew up in the time in the 70s when a lot of heavy metal music was great, and that was also my background. So it started to melt. I loved the music, but I never knew how to combine the classical background I have with the metal part. And that's where I found that there was a way to combine it in the symphonic metal part. Yeah.
Okay, and the other band members, how did you get them involved? Or did you go and look for them, or were they friends, or?
No, we didn't have friends that were into music, but I am a commercial psychologist, so I'm used to talk to people and interview people and ask people about what they like, and that's how I started. And I just asked musicians, quite famous ones too, and everybody answered me. It's unbelievable. I could ask really, and everybody helped me and was nice to me. And as Robert said, a lot of people said, you have got a talent. You guys have a talent. You know how to make great music. We didn't understand anything of that, but we just did something, you know. And as you can hear, we weren't completely blind and deaf in the musical landscape, of course not. But the fact that they really appreciated it and that it gave a good energy, that was a surprise for us. We really didn't count on that at all. No. Nothing, no. We still are very curious why people tell us that it's good music, because we are not professionals, you know, and we don't have a background of about 10, 20 years working hard in this musical world. We just do something. That's how it feels. But in between, I think by now we have to say that we are musicians. I'm afraid so. I think so. Don't you think so too?
Yeah,
apparently we are.
You walk down the street and go, what, we're famous, or what?
No, we're not famous.
Well, I think you should be, because it's a great album. I've listened to it a few times. And when I read your bio, and I had to Google the band name, and then everything fell into place, you know? Now, if you don't mind me asking, what sports were you playing?
Running. Yeah.
Sometimes it's track and field and sometimes it's athletics. It's the difference between English and American, I guess. If I say track and field, everybody knows what I mean. And if I say athletics, some people say it has to do with weights. That's not what we did. We ran and we jumped and, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. I did running mostly.
Me too. Yeah. But I also was a coach for many years, 20, 25 years. Not only in running, but also in baseball and in triathlon. Is it called triathlon in English? Is it?
Triathlon,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I just think it's such an unusual story. And I've never heard of this one before. Well, it's not abandoned. No.
It just happened.
Yeah. We're unique.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Tell us about the new album. It's obviously a concept album.
Yes.
And is like sort of Greek and mythology and everything like that something that you're interested in? Or how did the whole concept come about?
That's your story.
Yeah. It's about the 80 years war, which was quite big in Holland, Belgium. The Netherlands didn't exist. It's all about 1700. And I worked in Zealand. That's a part of Holland right now. And I saw beautiful things that all came from the period of the 80 Years' War. And in my mind, the beautiful love story started that took place in that period of time. And it was a story. So with every scene, I could imagine a song, a certain vibe that I wanted to give. And it was very hard to find vocalists because we wanted the song to have its own identity, because every scene, in fact, it's a rock opera, every scene has its own identity, its own story, little story. And therefore, I needed to have certain kind of voices that could give tell the story, in fact, not just with the words, but also with their voices. And I think we managed to find the right persons for the right songs. And our main person, our main character is Eleonora, the Italian lady. She is the vocal coach of Nicoletta Rossellini. You must know Nicoletta from her bands and her absolute great background in symphonic metal. So she told me, my vocal coach is looking for a band, and she can sing quite well. And that was the best choice we could make, because she can sing classical, she loves heavy metal, she loves rock, all kinds of music, and she understands the things we want to say with this music. So she is the main character. Also, I hope that one day we will be on a stage with a rock opera, and then she can perform, which she loves, because she had a classical background too. Yeah. And the rest of the people came from pop music or came from rock, all kinds of, and don't forget Laura Guldemond from Burning Witches. She has made a great song of False Face Demon. It's her voice that really lifted this song up. She really made it absolutely fabulous.
And just curious, where did you record the album, and who produced it?
All the guitars and also bass guitar we did at home, also because of COVID, and drums and vocals are recorded at I have to say it right, Project Zero Studio of Jarne Heijlen. He's a producer in Belgium, also the bass player of Carnation, maybe you know them. He produced it, and he did a great job.
Are you wanting to take the whole album out as a complete rock opera, or are you just going to perform some songs and then do other songs? Or?
No, I hope to do the album, the complete album, because that is the story. And it's about an hour music, and then together with all the things we want to glue it together, it's just the right time to use for a rock opera.
Of course, we will also be on a stage, and we won't be able to do the complete album because not all the singers are there, or we don't have enough time to play all the songs. So then we will play a subset of it, but the idea is to eventually create a rock opera of it, and maybe even in theaters.
My favorite test.
Oh boy.
It's 10 easy questions, but it's good fun, and it's great for pushing out onto social media like YouTube and everything like that. So, they're no trick questions. It's very easy. Are you ready? So the first thing that comes into your head.
Yes. Pizza.
Oh, I have so much that I like. Help me.
No.
Fries. Yeah.
Whew.
Antwerp. I love Antwerp.
Venice. Iron Maiden.
Don't do this to me. I say Camelot. Purple.
Blue.
Avatar.
Harry Potter. The Rime of the Ancient Mariner.
Oh dear. Don't do this to me, please. Knights of Arabia. That's from Camelot.
Knights of Arabia. From Camelot.
Dogs.
Dog.
Our dog.
Favorite actor. Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know.
I'll say the same. I love him too. I love him too.
How do you say it in English? Cola, Coke,
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Same for me. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Yeah, don't mess with the psychologist in me. I'll say it. It's you.
Yours?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.